Hello guys, now in this particular video we are going to learn about the SCP command. Okay, so basically this command is used to copy the files from one host to the another host. That is, in our previous video we had created the virtual machine, and today we will work on that particular thing. So basically in this video we will create one virtual machine, and we will share the file or move file from this machine, from this Ubuntu machine, to that particular remote machine. Okay, so we will do this with the SCP command. So let's start the video. First of all, we will need to create a virtual machine. So on this particular URL you can go, like learnmicrosoft.com, and intro to Azure virtual machine. Then you will get the sandbox, and you will get the access of 1 hour of Azure portal. So you don't need to pay any amount of money for creating virtual machine or anything. Okay, so we will wait for some time. It will just take hardly 10 seconds now. Okay, let's wait. 92, 93, 4, okay, 100. Okay, so here you can see 59 minutes. So it's basically we get access for 1 hour. So now come down and just click on this Azure portal. Now here you will get the interface, and maybe you will need to sign in with your Microsoft account, then and only then you will get the access. Okay, it's taking some time. Let's wait. Okay, here we go. Now here you will see the virtual machine. You have to just click on it, virtual machine, and you will need to just go on create and click on this Azure virtual machine. Sometime, yeah, here you have to just select your resource group and virtual machine name. I will just use this name, Linux VM, and the username and password. So I will write the username as Ayush, and the password I will write. Sorry. Okay, again enter the password. Okay, password match. So here SSS 2022 port is allowed. So basically SCP command runs on this particular port by default. Okay, so next you will do, but here we don't have to change any kind of settings and all. It will be by default it will be same. Okay, we don't need to change anything. Okay, here we go. Now what do you have to just click on review plus create. It will take approx 1 minute of time. Okay, till now I pause the video. Okay guys, so here you can see the validation is passed. So now we have to just click on this create button. So it will just create a virtual machine, and we will get the public IP address of that particular machine, and we will use that particular IP address to connect with this machine, and whatever the username and password we have provided while creating this virtual machine, we will use that one to connect to this particular remote host. So let's wait for some time. It will just hardly take 2 to 3 minutes of time. Okay, so deployment is in progress. Let's wait. Okay, so till then I just give you the overview of what is the SCP command. So already I have told you, like, this command is used to, like, copy the file from one host to remote host. So here basically this machine is my physical host, physical machine you can say, and the machine to which I will connect, like this virtual machine, that will be my remote host. So I will use this command to share file from this machine to another machine. So there are also some many of options we use for fast transfer, for getting information while transferring. We will use all those particular functions. So here you can see the deployment is complete. Now we have to just click on go to resource, and we will get the particular public IP address. And here it will show, yeah, here is the public IP address. First of all, what I will do, I will just try to connect to that particular machine using the credential which we had provided in while creation. I hope the terminal is visible to you. Just SSH and whatever the username, Ayush, and the IP address. Okay, so you have to just write yes. It will permission denied, public. Okay, I don't know. Let me just close the terminal and again I will open up SSH Ayush at the rate IP address. Okay, password. It's asking me for password. Hit enter. Okay, now I hope I have entered correct address, correct password. Okay, so now here you can see the whatever the host name we had added, like Linux VM, and the Ayush is the username. Okay, so if I will do clear the screen and I will write who am I. So here you can see the username is Ayush, and also you can see this host name has been changed from Linux VM, from Ayush to Linux VM, I think. Let me again open up one terminal, and here you can see Ayush virtual box is there. Okay, so this one is my remote machine. I just add one comment here, remote machine, and I will just provide the IP address. Okay, so this is the like command we use hash for writing the command in this Linux terminal. Now moving forward, now the use of the SCP command comes here. If we have a file, suppose I have to just create one file. Let me create one file with the name of cat test.txt, and I will just not test, I will write some another cat remote file.txt, and I will write something like this: file is being sent from Ayush physical machine. Control D to save. Now we have to use the SCP command. So basically SCP, what it stands for, it basically stands for secure copy. So you will send the file using port like 2022. It basically by default it uses port 2022, and also our this machine accepts only port number 22, no other port number it accepts. The if request is coming for the some other port number other than 2022, then in that case it will not reply back to that particular host. Okay, so now what we have to do, I will just let me do ls. So here you can see the remote file.txt is there, and let me just clear this screen, and scp I will use, and I will use hyphen capital C for the faster transfer, and the file name, that is the remote file.txt, and the username I will also need to provide here, ayush at the rate, and the control shift V, and I will need to provide the location where we want to just what we say, store that file. So I will store this file at this particular location, home Ayush, and 251, and I will just need to use this colon, and sorry, okay, sorry, I will need to again write the command. So here I have to just use slash home Ayush. Okay, so here what will happen, basically this remote file.txt will get transferred from this machine to this machine, like copy will be transferred. So let me just hit enter, and it will ask me to enter the password, and I will just enter the password. Okay, done. So here you can see 100%, so 0.2 kb per second was the speed, and let me clear the screen and I will do ls. So here you can see the remote file.txt has been like copied into this particular remote host. Okay, let me just send another file also. Let me create ayush.txt. This is Ayush. Okay, control D to save. Again I will use the same command, just change the file name to Ayush. Now hit enter again, maybe hope it will ask me to enter the password, but let's see. Yeah, I will need to enter the password, that is Kumar Verma at the rate 098 hash. Hit enter and the file will get copied into that particular location. Okay, it's taking time, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, done. So I will do again ls here. So here you can see use.txt has been copied. Now I will just try to read the content of this particular file. Okay, so I think the connection is slow, that's why it's lagging. Okay, sorry, I have used wrong. I have to read this. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, yeah, now just hit enter. So basically it has overwritten with the, like, nothing we had written. So by this command basically the text was overwritten. No problem, let me just read the another file. We have also transferred another file, that is the remote file.txt. We can read this. Okay, so here you can see this file is being sent from my physical machine, the same text which we had written in this particular physical machine. Okay, so in this way we can transfer the files from one machine to another machine, and also by default the SCP uses AES, so the 128 encryption method to encrypt files while transit, you can say. But if you have to use some another method, then you can use the -c small option. Also, if you want to use some different port number, like if you will need to use, then -P option. Okay, but by default this machine is accepting only the port number 2022. So if I will use some other port number, then in that case it will not what we say, it will not accept the request. So if I will do -port 234 and I will just try to I will remove the files from this machine. Okay, it's like running slow, I don't know, maybe it's reason behind is slow connection, it may be. So I will just remove the ayush.txt file here. Okay, sorry, ayush it is there, yeah. So now file has been removed. Now I have used the -p234 and I will use -C option and just hit enter. So in this case you will get it will not accept the request, like it uh, it will not display anything, nothing will happen. Okay, to solve this issue we will need to use just -v option, also small v, that is just used for getting the default information. Okay, hopefully we will get. Okay, it's not connecting to this port number. Yeah, because port number is not open, that port number is not open in this machine, that's why. So if I will use just port number 2022 and we have used the wrong command also, -p 2022 -c small -v, and now hit enter and here you got all the information. So now you have to just enter the password, but ever we will see the information like connecting to this particular IP address on port 2022, enter the password. So done. Next, okay, sending command, sending file modes, ice.txt 100% 15, compress outgoing raw data, this compress to this. So while transit what happens, whatever the amount of, whatever the size of your file will get compressed, and then again it will, whenever it will reach to the remote machine, it will uh, stored in the original form. So again if I do ls here, so you will get the ice.txt file. Okay, so now let's do with different port number. Let's see what happens. 2222, actually total port number in network we use are approx 65,535 are the total port numbers. For I've just told about this for your information only. So here you will see connecting to this particular IP and the port, then you can see the port, and after this nothing will happen because this machine is not accepting any port number. other than port 2022. So it will not happen anything, it will go in the infinite loop, you can say, and bus like we just need to hit Control C. So basically in this way you can use the SCP command to share files from one machine to another machine remotely, or also you can say like the two remote machines are there, then and only then you can use this particular command. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you liked it. If you have any queries, then you can ask us in the comment section. So thank you for watching, and we will meet in the next one. Thank you.